It does not take the majority to prevail, but rather an irate. Are you irate? Yeah! Tireless minority. Are you tired? Yeah! It takes an irate, tireless majority keen on setting brush fires of freedom in the minds of men. Are you ready to be on fire? Are you ready to set other people on fire? But I'm going to ask you to continue to do what you've done today, and that is to quit being invisible. I want you to quit being silent. I'm going to ask you to make your presence known and your voices heard. I want you to be recognized not as a lonely individual, but as an American who's not just inherited a right, but a responsibility. That responsibility is to keep America free. I'm going to ask you to become part of an effort to respond in unison to the types of issues that we've brought up here today, because these things are a threat to our freedom and our livelihood. I'm going to ask you to do something very scary. I'm going to ask you for your name and your email address. Now see, I see some people backing up already. Now let me tell you why. If we do this once, we may feel good about it, we may remember it, but what did we accomplish? Folks, we've got to take a leap of faith. We will not give your email address to anybody. We will not sell it. We will not send you a bunch of junk. But what we are going to do is the next time the Regional Water Quality Control Board has a meeting on a flea, we're going to send you an email. The next time the card meets and tries to take more equipment off the road because a junk sign isn't lit by me. That ain't the right attitude, folks. You got to start caring for your neighbors as if you were your neighbor. And I'd like to flood the office that is funding that guy and say, hey, why are we spending $30,000 a month of our hard-earned tax money? Send that guy back to prison. We're going to ask you to give us some time, attention, support, and participation. We will not ask you for money. We're asking you to become organized and mobilized as members of the Plunger Rebellion. Now we have some cards for you to fill out. If you have a business card, we'll take that. If not, we're not going to ask. I don't care if you put your whole name on there. We're not going to turn the list over to the government either, I can tell you that. So what we'd like you to do, we've got a bunch of pens and cards, and you can come up here and just dump them in a red bucket, and we want to think about, as we're doing this, years ago in a small place with very few people and very few resources, a group of patriots declared their independence against the most mighty empire in ever known to man, the British Empire. These guys stood up to this great empire. They cried, give me liberty or give me death. We're just asking you for your email. They signed the Declaration of Independence with the penalty of death hanging over them. We're asking you that you would quit being anonymous among friends. We have to start somewhere. We have to take our country back. You've begun to do something today. Take the next step. Quit standing alone. Stand with one another. Stand with me and Joe. Stand up. Step forward. And thank you for being here.
Oh, how are you? Get us started. Put your name down.
Mom got it.
Keeps me warm. One, two, three. I'm not sure it took. Close the White House. I like it.
Might go over a little more. Hold on. Hello? Hey, is your phone number on this line? I'll call you when I get home. Okay, let me give you a call, and it'll be about 20-25 minutes. I'm in Santa Maria. I got to drive up to.
That's my report from Santa Maria. William White, Forensic Thought.